Well, hello everyone. Yeah, this is me, making a new character on a new account, in Pixelmon Town, Monster Carnival. Yeah, this is gonna be a playthrough, a walkthrough, and I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks and show you actually everything you need to know about the game. So, first of all, you saw me making my character, deciding the name, and of course, deciding which server I'm gonna play on. And maybe if you're a completely new player, it would be good for you to take one of the newest servers, which is, I guess, 160 something right now. But since I'm not a new player, I decided to go for server 1, because 4 weeks after opening a new server, they open them every 2 weeks, I think. You have special events on the server, which are especially good for beginners and new accounts, which I'm not gonna go for. So I went on server 1, so I have the events. The players on server 1 have 2. That's actually the only reason. But if you're new, just take one of the newest servers out there. Alright. After that, let's see. What can you do? Up here, you have your picture. You can click on it, and yeah, you have a rename button. You have here on the top your level, of course how many Pokemon you catched, your rank ladder, which is PvP, but we're gonna come to that later on. Then you have a guild, you have guild ranking, because there are guild wars, of course how many gym badges you have, achievements, and a house and an apartment. Next chapter is badge. We don't have unlocked it yet, but we will pretty soon. Then you have your mailbox. Oh. We get 200 gems, which is kind of the most important currency here in game, for free. Alright, and options here. I guess for copyright reason, I don't know, I decided to turn off the music, but all the rest is the same. Maybe important, what's important maybe for you to know about this page is down here on the left corner you have a button which says redeem code. You can click on it and enter a code, which they publish sometimes on the YouTube Facebook page. The YouTube Facebook page is just a Facebook page, and I will post the existing codes in the info description for you. You can enter them and you get some sweet prizes like gems, EV breakthrough battles, and maybe Gashapon tokens, and like all good stuff. Later on I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put them in and you can see what you can get out of them. Alright, good. Then we have the Rotom Phone, which actually tells us some daily missions. later on it's pretty important to do them, because you can get those boxes down there, which contains fluids to summon specific Pokemon. They contain, I think it's just the last one, they contain gems and money, of course. And practically you try to do all of those missions, like daily missions, log into your guild, starve your Pokemon, doing arena. And yeah, like here you have some you unlock later, and your tips and tricks provided by the game, which is kind of interesting. There are some tips and tricks, but we don't need to go further into those now, because I'm mostly explaining you what's going on in this game. Alright, down here you have a lovely chat with all the people chatting. Then up here on the top right corner you have your map, which is not open yet, but you will unlock it later on, actually pretty soon. Oh, there's someone joining. Alright, then we have a lot of events. What's the most important thing for a beginner? Here you have 7 days sign up. If you click on it, you get specific items whenever you log in per day, and you have to do it for at least 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, like you just see 7 days here, but there is a second page as well. Alright, let's claim our first reward, which is 3k gems. Next up, first recharge. First recharge is kinda cool. Recharge in this case means you need to pay some money, like in this case 99 cents. After you paid them, you get those rewards, which contains a sizer. Guess this is a grade up pack, some money, some energy, Pokeballs and candies. Candies are practically for leveling up Pokemon here. And there are 3 different levels with a TM and grade up stones and stuff. And of course the deluxe version, but we're not gonna get that right now. Next, second most important thing, the next thing, which is Carnival. On the left side you see a lot of stuff. Let's get through them. Black Market is an event which is held monthly. On Training Master you can collect by these embers, and of course Iris stuff by doing different missions, like catching some Pokemon in Safari Zone, or spinning the Gashapon machine. And when you collected those transparent amber, you can buy some stuff here, like Pokemon shards, items, held items, or TM shards or TMs. But that's not that much interesting for us now. What's interesting is, first of all, the daily login. You get some stuff like energy bottles, gems, a broken Gashapon or Gashapon shard, and a transparent hammer. Next up, we have a rookie gift. Oh, yeah, which gives us Mawile, which is a pretty strong Pokemon. Some gems, some money. And we collected that. We got a mild nature, which is pretty terrible. But we can change it later on. Alright, we have the Carnival tab, which is practically the most important stuff at the beginning. So each day you unlock a new page. You have 7 days, yeah, and for the whole event you have 14 days of time. And each day you can do an amount of 5 missions, and you get some rewards when you finish those missions. But the most important thing to do actually is to do the completion rewards, which means on day 1, if you complete 5, or actually in total 5 missions, you get a Mega Stone, which is the Mega Stone of the Mawile we just got. That's actually the most important thing you can get out of it. Of course, gems, ability stones, a Mew, and the Twisted Spoon item, they're pretty nice as well as gems and Gashapon tokens. They're all pretty nice, so I really recommend doing this event. Next up, we have some recharge stuff. They change weekly. You get some TMs, some shards and everything, but of course you have to pay money for it. Same goes for total recharge. Here everything counts, like the total amount you recharged in a week, which goes up to 500, which is insane. If you're not really rich, I wouldn't recommend you buying or spending this much amount of money. Daily recharge is kind of one of the most important things, because you can get shiny Pokemon, which here are about 10% stronger than normal Pokemon, because they have a higher base stat here. And in total you have to recharge 5 times, 5 days in a row, or not in a row, but like 5 days of a week, 5 different days. You have to recharge 99 cents. And after you recharge those 5 times, you can get the 5 days consecutively reward. This lasts only for 1 week, so you can only miss out 2 days of 7. If you not complete all 5 days, of course you won't get the final reward. Then we have a daily recharge, and a consumption, which is the amount of gems spent, always in a week. Then, really good thing to do, which I really recommend for everybody out there, is the investment pack. As soon as you have 1000 gems, you can pay 1000 gems. If you reach a certain level, you will get and unlock way more gems, which means if you unlock, if you reach level 60, you get from this event in total 5000 crystal icons, gems, which is, as it says, 5 times the amount you paid. So it's 4k plus for your wallet, but you have to be VIP too. Alright, last pack is the optional pack, which is some different packs where you can choose 3 items and pay for them. But we're definitely not gonna do that right now. Alright, then next up we have the online gifts, which you can collect after you, for example, like here, online 10 minutes, collect them. It's gold exhaust, which is used is used when you encounter Pokemon. free Gashapon tokens and Pokeballs. The next one is in 8 minutes, in total 30 minutes, and so on. Good. Ads market is if you watch ads, you get some coins and you can spend those coins. But that's maybe at the beginning not that important. Maybe later on, if you're running low on energy and exhaust, you could use them. Event is a summary. It's like the event page we had before. And recharge is the recharge page. Here you can get crystals. View privileges, you can see what brings or what you unlock when you buy gems and increasing your VIP level, and so on. Monthly card is pretty good for beginners if you want to spend some money, but you definitely don't need to do it. There's a Diamond Moon card, which gives you 180 crystals after you paid, and after that every day you get 120 crystals for 30 days. And the Privilege monthly card, you get 180 crystals after buying it, and you get XP plus 10. That's not that much. The most important thing is you get 50 energy and 50 exhaust per day. Yeah, that's the card shop. Alright. What else is there to say? You have here the missions. You have a main mission, which is like the main quest. You have some side quests. You have some daily quests, what you need to do. And after you complete 10, you can get an extra reward. Bounty comes later. And here's the menu. Well, at the beginning you don't have much. You have like the achievement page, and you have your backpack, which contains like Pokeballs, specific items, health items, other items like a transparent amber, some recovery items, TMs, and some shards. Alright, let's see. We have to see Forma. The good thing about this game is it's pretty rare on information on what or how to complete a quest, most of the time at least. Of course you can use freely using your button at the left, but you can also use auto completion, I guess you can call it like that. If you just click on the quest, it makes an auto path and it brings you to the quest. Alright, quest done. Some XP. That's pretty nice. We hit level 2, which gives us some energy, some fatigue, and 7 days login is available. Alright. Alright. Which is this. Well, go to the lab and find the professor. Alright, let's see. go to the Pokemon machine and choose a starter, I guess. Alright, so in this game you have unlocked Gen 1 to 5, Gen 6 and 7 are not included yet. And yeah, let's see, what gen are we choosing? To be honest, you're like at this point I can tell you what are the best starters you can probably pick, which is Squirtle is not that good, Charmander is pretty good, and Pixelmon is actually pretty solid as well. Of this gen, nothing is that good. Maybe him, but not really. In this gem is Torchic definitely worth taking. Gen 4 doesn't contain actually a really good Pokemon here, and Gen 5, the best Pokemon is him. Well, to be honest, I don't really know what I'm choosing this time. I got Charmander once, I got Pixelmon once, I got Torchic once, and I got Serpify once. This time I'm gonna choose differently. Which means what Pokemon is not actually that bad and I like to play. It's a good question. Why am I thinking so long about this? It's because in this Pokemon game, not every Pokemon has all the moves you probably know from the original game. So, for example, Squirtle doesn't learn that good moves in this game, which needs you to find and get some pretty good TMs, which most of them are pretty rare, and put them on him. So it will take you way longer, because he doesn't have the right moveset unless you get the TMs. That's why I'm choosing a Pokemon which has kind of good move pool, but you can get most of them in this game, so it shouldn't be like a really hard decision, because later on you can get practically all of them as well. I'm actually choosing him because why not? Chimchar. He runs a decent move pool. Let's go. Alright, they just explained to you how you can like put a Pokemon to follow you. Alright, moves. As you can see, he learns Nasty Plot, which is pretty insane. He learns Slack Off, which is pretty good as well. And Taunt, ooh, okay, that's nice. But everything else is not that good. Maybe later evolutions. Of course, Mobile is just pretty good. useless stuff ever. You're probably not gonna use it a lot. Alright. Alright, now comes one of the most important things in this game, which is the Gashapon, where you can get some Pokemon, some health items, some TMs, and some random stuff, which is the FG, the friendly Gashapon, at the bottom right. Alright, can I... Thank you. Alright. Good. I guess I have to spin this next. Hey, we got Eevee. Yeah, on the first one, on the Pokemon Gashapon, you can choose between all gems. The Pokemons are divided in between Supremes, which are mostly legendary Pokemon, in Legend Pokemon, in Epic, in Rare, and in Normal. Of course, the best thing would be if you get at the very start a Supreme Pokemon. Keep in mind, Supreme Pokemons are really hard to star up. So, if you get one or two or three, choose one of them and stick with it most of the game and star him up. Legend and Epic and Rare are pretty easy to star up. Normal, of course, as well, but you probably won't use a normal in the late game. Some rares, yes. Some epics, definitely, and legends, even, yeah. Alright, next up we have a health item Gashapon machine, which contains item shards. For Supreme, you need to collect 100 shards to combine them and make a full item out of them. Legends are 75, yeah. Epic are 50 shards you need to combine, and of course you can find the full and complete item in Gashapon as well. And the same goes for TMs. You get shards for Supreme, you need 30 shards for combination to the full TM. Legend, you need 25, and epic unit 20. And the friendly Gashapon is just like you get some TM shards, some Pokemon, and some capsules, which is not really that important, maybe at the beginning to get your Pokédex a bit up, but it's mostly for the daily mission where you have to spin 1 or 5 times Gashapon, which you can do with the friendly Gashapon. Let's use this one time. That is actually not a bad pull. Alright, let's go for the TM. Hey, we got a full TM overheat. And here we got just a shard. Alright. Yeah, so what he showed us here is practically the most important thing. You won't level your Pokemon by fighting. You actually collect these candies, and you give your Pokemon those candies and you level them up, which means it's not important who is in your team or with who are you fighting right now. That's totally whatever. You just collect candies and you only level your Pokemon up with those candies later on. Which means the amount of XP you get in battles is so minimal, it doesn't change anything. Like, really minimal. So, just play whatever you want. The level just comes from candy. Alright, what they show us here is the battle speed. It goes up to 4 times. You unlock them not faster if you are higher VIP, which means spend more money, but you also unlock them while playing and leveling up. Alright, can we? No, yeah. VIP 6 or level 35, and I think the times 4 is 45 or 47, something like that. Of course you have an automatic button to get fights for you. Sometimes comes in handy, but most of the time the game makes shitty choices. Alright, oh yeah, we got online for 30 minutes. And on the right, you see now next to missions, a little exclamation mark, which tells you you have a mission completed. in this case, spin the Gashapon one time. Gonna claim that because it's 100 HP. And the fast grow, use one rare candy. Now, most of the XP to level up is gained by doing the main quest and the side quest, but you will reach a certain point of level where you don't have any main quest and side quests, which means you only level up through those daily missions, which reset every day. And for most of them you get 100 XP, which you definitely need to collect every day, even at the start, as much as you can, because it will make your life easier, and later on it's the only source or good source of leveling up your character. Why is that important? You have different level goals you need to reach until you can go on with your main missions, and your Pokemon are not raising either if you're not increasing your level, because the character level decides what max level your Pokemon will be. So like I'm level 6 I guess now, or 7, so my Pokemon can only reach level 7 right now. Yeah. And maybe I should tell you that the max level is level 80. Never mind, I'm level 10. Right.